Sean, you want to share your screen? Sean?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. You want to share your screen? Should work, hopefully.
Can you see it?
Yep, perfect. You want to do a... Okay, hopefully it looks okay. It's a little laggy, but do a team... Can you do a team leader battle?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, looks decent. Okay. Okay, yeah, that looks playable. Okay, great. Okay, so you can back out here. Okay, so this is the approach I like to take. Let's look over your team. Let's see what you have in terms of Master League, and then we'll work with the line that you're comfortable with. And then the first set of battles, I'm just gonna let you do each of the battles, and then I'm only gonna commentate at the end, just give you some feedback. Then the next set of battles will give you like more real time feedback.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Also, you're on live stream; they can also hear you. So, and as well, turn on Do Not Disturb, which looks like you have on. So, what line do you like to normally run?
Dragonite, Kyogre, Metagross.
Metagross. Why don't you just put the team into the team selection thing? Yeah. And then you might already have it.
That's so nice.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a Dialga?
Yeah.
Double move. I think you have a double move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you try putting Dialga instead of Dragonite? Okay, perfect. And then this line's kind of weak to Giratina in the back, but it might still be playable. Okay, why don't you just do a set of battles, and then yeah, let's just go for it.
Sounds good.
And I'll just give you some feedback, and should be pretty solid. So currently you are rank 8 at like 2200.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, again, if I'm just talking, I'm mostly talking to the chat, and
Yeah.
get some notes. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh wow, okay, very nice. Okay, so very good match. So I think a couple things there is so I obviously won, so great job. Um, so the Dialga Gardevoir matchup plays out pretty similar to the uh, Togekiss Togekiss Dialga matchup. Like effectively, what you can do is like burn both shields on Gardevoir, right, with Iron Head. It's actually a little
Okay.
bit squishier version of it. Unless it's Shadow variant, it plays out almost exactly the same. So I would actually stay in. It'll end up working okay for you, but I actually would stay in versus the Gardevoir and burn both shields, and then force them to use their energy, and then come in with Metagross afterwards and farm down. And then Metagross with a lot of energy is very dangerous, especially if they're willing to use both shields. So like giving up switch advantage was like a little bit unnecessary there. It still worked out okay with you because they end up shielding a meteor mash. And then the second thing is that I would actually generally go Earthquake against the Kyogre, mostly because I find that they're not going to shield, and then that allows you to put the Kyogre a little bit lower health, and then you can farm down. Then Dialga with energy is very very dangerous. Very good switch into Kyogre, and going for the Blizzard was like you didn't end up getting it, but was ultimately the right play at the time. Obviously, you're evaluating in real time, but yeah, you played that very well. So good job.
Thank you.
And I think Dialga worked out a little bit better there, just because it has a much better matchup against like the Charmers, and that way you're not relying so much on one Pokemon to take out the Charmers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's go into the next match. But good job. Thank you, Taco Feet, for the sub. Okay, very well played. Okay, um, so the I think you made the right call. Okay, this is interesting. So the Dialga mirror is an interesting one because like if they don't shield, then they can farm you down. and then they have energy, and it's like pretty tough to deal with. I think like going into Kyogre was interesting because it allowed you to farm down, and I'm assuming you went to Kyogre assuming that they only had like one dragon into that matchup. Potentially, it's tough to say because you end up having a lot of energy, and then were end up in like a decent position against the Dragonite to able to Blizzard it. But I think typically going into Metagross might have been slightly better just because then you would not have had to potentially burn a shield because unlikely that they're going to have a move that's going to be able to deal even neutral damage unless they're carrying Thunder, but you would be able to count for Thunder. But you were able to farm it down, so it ended up working out. And then going for the Blizzard was nice. Another consideration, it ended up working out because like the Kyogre was within Earthquake range, so I think he played that very well. Very well. And then I think the Dialga, to be honest, is making a huge difference for your team because like you would have been in a potentially very losing lead if you had the Dragonite.
Yeah, probably should have switched Dialga right over.
Yeah, it does make you a little bit more vulnerable to fighters, but I think you're fine. Okay, very good. Very nice win. Okay, perfect. That's going to be another clean win. Okay, great. Okay, so a couple things. One, I wouldn't necessarily fire the Iron Head blindly into the next Pokemon. Mostly because like you don't necessarily know what what's going to be, and saving that energy might be more valuable for later on, and then you might not even need that to win the next matchup. End up like putting you in a better position because you could meter mash the Dialga later, so that was okay. Really good over farm on the Dialga versus Metagross matchup. Like I saw you farmed up additional extra, so that way you would have like a little bit more energy. And then as well, I know like you probably saw this when you clicked on the meteor mash. So I saw you went for the meteor mash bait. I think like at that, for me, like I almost for sure would have known that you couldn't get to another one. So just going for earthquake would have been a little bit. And they ended up shielding anyways. But if they didn't shield, it would have KO'd with earthquake, and it was very unlikely you were going to get to another one.
Yeah,
And then
for sure.
and then the last piece of advice is like once you throw, I think throwing the Draco Meteor was okay, because very likely they were going to shield anyways. But you could wait a moment in case it was a Togekiss, for example. Then Iron Head would have been better there. But the Draco Meteor was fine. Like I think most people, and you had like just enough health to make that decision. And then as well, once you throw the Draco Meteor, I think you gotta immediately switch out into Kyogre. Don't let the Metagross farm, especially if your fast moves are not doing very much damage. Just switch out to Kyogre. Don't give them a chance to farm and potentially turn around the match.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, but very good. Obviously, you're playing quite well, but just work on these little things, and as you rank up, you'll see as you play out. But very good. Oh, they went for the Draco. Nice. They probably have a Togekiss in the back. No, Melmetal. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, so a couple things in that matchup. Let's go in reverse order because that's what I can remember. So in the end game versus Melmetal versus Dialga, like Melmetal has a huge advantage, right? Like we know that already. But you're pretty much your only win condition is you got to keep farming and you have to wait for them to throw the charge move. Like you cannot throw a charge move, especially Draco Meteor, until the Melmetal debuffs itself.
Okay.
So that's your win condition, right? Because then their defense is going to be lower, and if they don't shield the Draco Meteor, then they're probably going to faint. But you can win the one shield matchup if you block the first superpower. In this case, they baited you. It is what it is. If you block the first superpower, you throw an Iron Head. The second superpower won't KO you. Then you throw a last second Iron Head, and then that will actually KO. Or the other win condition is if they don't shield the Draco Meteor after the 25% debuff. But as the Dialga, in that situation, you cannot throw first. So that's the one thing. The second thing is after they fainted. So I think you played the Kyogre Dialga matchup. Could you front up a little bit more energy and then faked out the Blizzard? Sure, but not sure you would have survived anyways. But I think like building up a little bit more energy, at least bluffing it a little bit more, potentially would have drew the shield. Or potentially get to the Blizzard. The second thing is that personally, I think you should have went into the Dialga mirror, mostly because the Dialga loses to Metagross. So that way, like if you farm down the Dialga, you'll have energy, and if you Draco Meteor it, you'll KO it because there's already like pretty low health. And then you would end up in like a shield advantage versus like a weakened Metagross, and then the Melmetal, which you potentially could have won. So let's like recognize that Dialga is kind of a liability to the Metagross. And then if we go back to the opening matchup, personally, like I think you should have considered staying in that matchup versus the Metagross, because like if you Draco Meteor it or if you Iron Head it and they don't shield, then you can shield Earthquake and then just farm them down. And then now you have switch advantage, you're down a shield, but you have a lot of energy. And I think that's like good enough compensation. Switch advantage plus energy. And these like bullet punches are not doing very much. So one way to potentially play out the Melmetal matchup, or the Metagross matchup, is like purposely go for an Iron Head. They know it's going to be an Iron Head. They're not gonna shield. And then because they're not going to shield, you shield the Earthquake. As long as they Earthquake you shield the Earthquake, then you should be able to Dragon Breath down. And then you have a lot of energy, a decent amount of health. You're down a shield, but you're probably going to be able to draw another shield with a Draco Meteor, no matter what's going to come in. Okay? So, like, sometimes it's, like, worth switching out. I think it's worth switching out when you have double coverage against that Pokemon. So, like, for example, if you had, like, a Snorlax instead of a Metagross in the back, it might have been worth switching out. Especially Kyogre with energy is pretty good, but it is what it is. That was a tough matchup. Double Steel is like pretty tough against that team, especially once the Kyogre is gone. Okay, anyways, let's go to the next match. But you're playing very well, so just work on these small things, and you'll see some decent gains. Okay, very good. Okay, so couple things there. Let's go in reverse. So I think you played the end game very well. Couple things in reverse. I think when it was Kyogre Mirror, you did a very good job at bluffing Thunder. Right? They didn't end up. I don't think they ended up shielding, but you did a really good job at like making you think like you had Thunder. So I think that was good, and it was a very good farm down against Snorlax. I actually thought like not throw. It's very debatable. Like potentially when you had the Surf come up, you could have threw it beforehand and then prevented the Snorlax from getting off a body slam, and that would have saved you a shield. It didn't really matter in the end, but I think that was fine. And then in the lead matchup, again, like I don't know necessarily it was worth it to switch out. You end up being okay. The only problem is if they have like Kyogre's your like steel counter, like if they have a Metagross or a Melmetal, is your steel counter. And I think like the Dialga Togekiss matchup's okay, mostly from the fact that yes, Togekiss can double shield and then farm you down, but you can go into Metagross and then farm down the Togekiss, and then you have a lot of energy. You might have to shield, but then you have like you probably have almost 100 energy, and then anything in the back, then you probably win out.
Okay. It's probably because of being used to having Dragon.
Yeah. For sure. And as well, we should check your IVs to see whether or not you would actually survive. That's actually a good thing that we should check later, is whether or not your IVs would allow you to get to the Draco Meteor.
Sure.
Yeah, we can check that later. But I think you play it fine. Okay, good. 4-1 set. That's solid. So yeah, I think the biggest thing is like it ended up working okay for you. But again, when I go through these coaching sessions, it's not so much whether or not you win or lose, because like you could win because you have like a hugely dominant team against theirs. Oh, rough! It's a nice pickup. And then or you could lose because you absolutely get hard counters. Just like what are the little mechanics that you can work on to try to improve your chances as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Another one?
Yeah. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep as long as you feel comfortable. I presume as we rank up, like the competition will get a little bit more challenging. But you picked up a good amount of points there. And then we gotta work. I want to see more matchups where we play from a bad lead.
Sure.
Dialga's a strong lead, for sure. But I want to see how we're gonna play out when we have a bad lead. So go ahead.
Should I run the same team?
Yeah, just run the same team. I think it's just like get really good at being comfortable with this team, and then like knowing all the different matchups and how you want to play it, and then let's go ahead and do it. All right, Dialga into Machamp. Oh, nice Blizzard. Okay, these are good situations though, right? These are like learning situations. Okay, so I like the bait. That was good. I think you just gotta get used to like when they're gonna. I think there's a couple ways you can play this out. So, one, the Dialga Machamp matchup. Dialga wins in the zero shield. So you don't have to shield the cross chop, and then you'll be able to get to the Iron Head. So that way you can come out of that matchup with a shield advantage. You'll lose switch advantage, but then you can go into Metagross, you can go into Kyogre, and then be able to potentially come away with that matchup down a shield, like up a shield. So I don't think you necessarily need to switch. The alternative way, the way you did it was fine shielding the Iron Head. Alternatively, you don't have to shield Iron Head. Iron Head is resisted by Kyogre, and then you can still get to a Blizzard. And then you could have came into then you come out of that matchup up a shield, right? Then you go into Dialga, you farm down. You might have to shield like a Draco Meteor from the Dialga, and then you just double Iron Head whatever comes in, or Draco whatever comes in, and then you'll be in a decent position. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think just try to like, even though it's a bad matchup, some matchups are bad given certain shield conditions, but you got to know like what condition is this a good matchup that can come away with a decent situation. Because like the Machamp Dialga matchup, Machamp's gonna deal super effective damage, but the Dragon Breaths add up and they don't shield an Iron Head, you win the lead. If they shield it, they're still gonna be in like into the red, and then you can just come in with Metagross or Kyogre and farm down, and you have energy and a shield advantage. Okay, so again, don't necessarily give up switch advantage. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. But let's go ahead and go into the next matchup. But you played it well. It was a tough one to overcome, but I think those matchups are the ones that we want to flip to wins. Maybe this is a single move Giratina. Let's hope. Let's hope. Or yeah. Oh, okay. You're gonna win this. Okay, very nice. Okay. Okay, very good. So that's good. So I like the farm down was very aggressive, which is good. It ended up working out okay, and then but I think you just got to be a little careful on the farm down, because like depending on their IVs of their Dialga, they might be able to survive and get the second Iron Head off. But it worked out okay for you, so that was good. Um,
So when they go yellow, is it exactly at
it's
50% of the health?
half. It's half. Yeah.
Yeah, so the only reason I did that is because they were in yellow
Yeah.
when
I
we
saw that.
threw, so I figured
Yeah,
I
and it
could
worked.
get them.
It worked out, so that was good. And then you end up getting the shield back anyways, and then coming back into the Metagross was good. Baiting was good. Um, Potentially, there's like a couple ways you can play this. Um, so I think okay. So the Kyogre Giratina matchup was fine. I think that was good. Obviously, like them switching out was like a predictable thing that they were going to do. I know you tried to go for the Blizzard. I think it ended up working a little bit better for you that you didn't get the Blizzard, because then they would have came back in with Giratina, farmed you down, and then they would have hit
Mm,
double Ominous Wind against you, so that would put you in really big trouble.
yeah.
So the Togekiss Metagross matchup though, if they had Shadow Ball, you would have lost. But so I think like in that situation, what you want to do is understand like, so it takes eight bullet punches to get to the first meteor mash, and then it takes seven to get to the second one, right? It takes Giratina six to get to an ominous win, right? 6 and 5, I think, is the rotation. So in that Togekiss matchup, like I think you need to farm up a little bit more to guarantee that you would have won.
Okay.
So you gotta
Yeah,
like
yeah. So it
farm.
would have been like two moves behind.
Yeah, exactly. So like you gotta
Yeah.
like, okay. So I know Giratina has, it takes some, the minimum amount is 5 if they get to zero energy. It had a little bit of energy extra because like um it was like waiting for the blizzard and switching out. So I think you gotta like farm up aggressively, and obviously you gotta avoid the flamethrower. So you gotta like keep track of that. But I think if you monitor it carefully, then you would have won that matchup no matter what moveset they had.
Okay.
And I think you did a really good job at not shielding the ominous win, because it was very obvious it was an ominous win that they were throwing the first time. So I think that was
Mhm.
really good. Okay, good. All right, great, very good. Oh my gosh, Raika. Okay. Okay, very good. So obviously you won the match. So that worked out well. That Raikou was very unexpected. So I didn't go back into Giratina, but Dialga. Okay, so I think it was good. Throwing. So the only change there's two things I would do differently in that matchup. I think as soon as they throw the Shadow Ball, I think you switch out into Dialga. Because then, like, what you don't want to do, which is what you played out, is you don't want the Shadow Ball to go into Dialga, because that's, like, your favorable matchup. I think as soon as they throw the Shadow Ball, you, like, switch out into Dialga. And then get an energy advantage, because the Thundershocks are doing nothing. And then as well, throw the Meteor Mash right away into the Giratina. And then switch out. Prevent it from farming. Because you called the bait correctly against the Giratina, which was a very risky play on their part, but you end up calling the bait. But if you called the bait incorrectly, then they might have been able to Shadow Claw you down, or else you wouldn't have been able to farm down as quickly as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think those are only the things I would change, but overall you played that quite well. Switch up to Kyogre. The only other thing is that I'm almost certain that you would have survived the Meteor Mash against the Metagross, but I guess better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's go into the next battle. And good no shield against their first Meteor Mash. Okay, this is a Best Bud Dialga, so you got to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's going to be able to... see what their counter switch is okay into Kyogre. Yeah, I'll upload all this to YouTube later. Yeah, no shield. Okay, good. See if this is a Draco or yeah, and they probably have a Melmetal in the back. Snorlax. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's a small win condition here. Okay, so obviously that's a tough one to deal with when they have a Best Bud Dialga, because it's going to do one more damage on each Dragon Breath. So I think, like, good, you farmed up, try to catch the Iron Head, which is fine. I think maybe the only thing you change is, like, I probably wouldn't Shield the Surf on the Dialga, because you definitely survive it, and then survive the waterfalls too, and then just throw the Iron Head, and then hope that 2 shield Kyogre would be enough to take out the remaining Pokemon.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much your only play. That was a tough situation to come out of. And then I like the extra Dragon Breath you did before throwing the Draco. Put you in the best position possible. Okay, let's go to the next game. Yeah, I would start. It's tough. We can talk about IVs and all that stuff afterwards. Especially as you rank up, it's going to be more and more important because you'll run into more. Oh, a little bit of lag, but. Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay, nice. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm just observing right now, not talking, so don't worry, the audio is still. This is going to be a very close match, okay. Oh, they have another shield, okay. I don't know how much health left in there. Metagross. Oh man, okay. Very nice win. Oh Jesus. That was a very intense match. Yeah. Oh god. Very nice. Really well played. Okay, so obviously they baited you on there. So there wasn't okay, so I think you played that really well. Like you baited, you understood your win condition, you surfed, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't think I have too much to say. That Metagross matchup is tough. Like once they bait, like you really need them to throw the earthquake and you shield it, and then you can potentially farm down because like they wouldn't get enough energy to get to another earthquake. But you played it really well. Good job. Good job. Okay, you want to do another set?
Sure.
I think you're getting very comfortable with this team, which is good. Understanding the different lines. and I couldn't remember how much health the Metagross had left. So okay, good. Picked up like 10 points. And you had some like very tough leads there, so that's good. We want to like work on more of those like challenging lead scenarios, right? It's easy, not easy. Like you want to win the ones that you should win, and then you want to turn around a percentage of the ones that you should be losing.
For sure.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting matchup. So you can effectively Dragon Breath down this. They'll have to burn a shield. So basically, it's like one of those like 2-for-1 shield scenarios. So like you'll have to burn 2 shields. They'll have to burn 1. I would. This is probably going to be an avalanche. Yeah. So then you overfarm a little bit, then throw the charge move. Yeah, and then either they shield or they let it go. Yeah, then I think you go for this 2-for-1 type of thing, and then you have a Dialga with energy, right, and almost full health. So I think that's like pretty good compensation for. Yeah, perfect. And then you're gonna be able to burn a shield on this next Pokemon. Let's see what's gonna be. It's gonna be a Metagross. Yeah, perfect. And then if they don't shield this, like they're definitely gonna be in danger of being farmed down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep, go for that. Oh, okay. That's fine. There, you could have clicked the Iron Head, but that's okay. So now you're going 2v1 essentially. Kyogre is very dangerous. Okay, Dragonite. Okay. Very nice. Okay, that's good. You should be in a good position right now. It's a little bit dangerous with this Dragonite, but it's good that they threw the Dragon Claw instead of an Outrage. So just go straight for the Meteor Mash, and you're in a very good position right now.
Should I switch into
No, just stay in. They might switch, but you're still fine. It's basically in surf range right now. So even if they outrage you, which would KO you, they hurricane you. Okay, it's almost gonna KO you. Okay, actually the outrage wouldn't have KO'd either. Just surf it right away. No, and then the Metagross is should be at 0 energy. Hopefully, it's like one waterfall away from being KO'd. Yep, there you go. Very nice win. So like in that matchup, sometimes you look at PvPoke and you look at Dialga Mamoswine matchup. Mamoswine wins in the 1 shield, right? But the thing is, like, if you double shield, you can farm down. You have like 70% on your Dialga plus energy. You're gonna take that shield anyways. So you end up winning switch advantage and having even shields. And then once you throw the Draco, just like really focus on trying to hit that Iron Head. It worked out okay for you, but it worked out even better if, especially if they had a Giratina in the back, then you would have been a little bit more trouble. But it still worked out fine. Okay, good. Let's go to the next matchup. A nice switch out to take the Dragon Claw into Metagross. Okay, yeah, very good matchup for you. Let's see what this Kyogre is probably going to switch out after it throws 1 waterfall. Oh, okay, it's going to stay in a little bit. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, he grabbed a shield, which is great. This is the tricky part, though. It's like, okay, nice. Huge call. Huge. Like, now this... Dialga is very debuffed. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be enough to KO. I don't think they shield either. Okay, but you're going to be able to farm down. And then another charge was not going to do... Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Okay, you're going to survive this. So you should Earthquake right away. And this is going to put the Kyogre at very low health, and then as well allow you to farm it down. It's only going to get a Surf off. Oh, they shielded. Okay. Very aggressive play by them. So this is not going to KO. Obviously, it's resisted Iron Head. So they have... Okay, yep, switch out. Yeah, straightforward matchup from here. Very nice. And then you just shield this. It's going to do way more damage than anything Kyogre can do. Yeah. And then might as well just throw, yeah. This Kyogre is almost done. And then just like literally two. Yeah, just let's ask Thunder. Okay. Yeah, good. Very good. Very nice play. I like that he threw Iron Head, drew out the shield. The Meteor Mash farm was good. It was a very aggressive though, but I guess like because they threw the Draco Meteor, they weren't gonna do as much damage, so I think that worked out well. Okay. Alright. Let's keep plugging away at these battles. You're playing very well. Like, honestly, you should make it to I think if we could work on a few mechanics, but you definitely can get to rank 10. I think even before season then.
We'll see.
The Dialga, your Dialga not being, having like a little bit suboptimal stats is going to hurt you, but you're definitely playing at that level. So we'll just work on a few mechanics to like overcome that. Okay, so there's no best bud on this one, so that's good. Yeah, so let's evaluate. Let's see where's that when it throws. Oh my gosh, is this gonna be a faint down or oh man? Hopefully you're both lagging. Oh man, that sucks. What the hell? Stupid game. That's okay. Let's not get too fussed on it. Okay, switch out to Metagross. Yep, perfect. Caught the Dragon Claw. That's good. Okay. There's still win condition. That's good. Yeah, just another Dragon Claw. Yeah, the tricky part is if they double shield. If they double shield, then they can farm you down. But let's see. Maybe they won't. Okay. And maybe they don't have a counter. Don't show me Giratina. Oh, yeah. Giratina in the back is very difficult. Okay. You're going to have to outguess them. That's okay. It was a guessing game at this point, so Yeah, even if they don't shield this, then they can still farm you down, Dialga, but that's fine. Stupid lag. Okay, that's okay. It's not one of my tips is like never get tilted, right? It's just what it is what it is. So let's move on to the next match. Would have been decent. Like you're very vulnerable to Giratina in the back, but Kyogre can actually, with a little bit of energy advantage, can actually beat Giratina in the zero shield. So, okay. Let's see where you're at when you get to the first Iron Head, because you might have like not good enough stats to survive. Oh man, it's gonna be tricky. Oh man, because I think you'll be in the yellow after this. Oh, hopefully we're not lagging again. Oh my gosh, they let it go. Okay, farm down. Okay, what's good for you? Okay, and then throw the Draco. They're probably going to rock slide you, but this is fine. Oh man, I did not expect them. Okay, they're going to definitely... Okay, no shield. Kyogre, and then just basically you can just waterfall down. And you'll need the... Yeah, probably no shield this, and then you might have to eat 2 rock slides. Let's see. If you can KO in 3 waterfalls, you'll be good. 1, 2... Yeah, we're good. Okay, perfect. Okay. Hopefully not a Giratina in the back. Okay, Kyogre. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Yeah, good. Bait up the... You basically need to do as much damage as you can with the... Hopefully draw a shield. Okay. Just keep throwing starts at it. Like, eventually, they might even... This is tricky. They blocked. Oh man, up 2 shields. I think you can win with Metagross. Okay, I'd switch out right away. And then just Meteor Mash. This is very tricky. Oh man, okay, alright. Yeah, this is going to be very close. I think you got it, though. I think you got it. You definitely got it. You definitely got it. Yeah, 100%. 100% shield, and you're good. Very nice. Okay, good. Oh man, I can't believe they didn't shield the Togekiss. Hopefully it wasn't lag on their side. But yeah, you're fine. So like, I think like even saying that matchup, even if they burn 2 shields, and that's fine. You just farm out with Metagross, and you have so much energy. Even if they have a Giratina, you just double Meteor Masher and it KOs. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's go to the next game. Yeah, you want to switch out as soon as possible to prevent the Kyogre from generating energy.
Yeah, it's probably something I don't do very often.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh! Come on. Okay, they hit yellow first. Okay. Okay, it's up to you. I think you'll be okay if you farm down. Okay, yeah. Double Iron Head, yes. Kyogre, okay. Well, let's see. Hopefully they shield. Double Iron Head. Oh, man, so close to that. Okay. A little bit of a disadvantage here, but that's okay. You have to. I think you have to mirror. And this is their Kyogre's also best budded. Bluff is probably your best play.
Yeah.
The only problem is that they probably have. They probably have Giratina in the back. Yeah. I'd probably just throw the. Okay. Surf. Let's see. Okay. What do they have in the back? So curious. Yeah, they have Giratina in the back. Oh man, I think you have a little bit too much health.
Yeah.
I think you're like one waterfall. Hit the blizzard. Oh man. Maybe this is ominous win. Maybe this is ominous win. Ominous win, please. Shadow Ball. Okay. I think it was the right idea. Especially after you identified it was almost for sure a Giratina in the back. So I think if you did one more waterfall then switched out, I think that's playable. I think you had the right idea. That was all definitely the right idea. Just like one more waterfall, and it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, but still positive. I think you played it well, so that was a good strat. The Iron Head, though, man, yeah. Just like somehow got to mash it before it gets through. Because if we get that second Iron Head off, you would have been in a pretty decent position.
Yeah.
Should have not hit the bubbles on the Meteor Mash. Another way was like not KOing the Kyogre. Especially if you knew you were one short. Somehow like calculating what would be one short and then waterfall it, but also preventing it from waterfalling, from surfing your... It was difficult.
Yeah.
I think you had the right idea though. It was good. It was actually kind of lucky that they didn't switch out to Giratina right away. But the energy advantage would have helped, so... This is honestly the worst part of the Go Battle League. Catching these rating counters.
I think I've got one more set left.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just do this one last set, and then... Do you feel like you're making pretty good progress?
Yeah, no, it's... I was doing like 3-2, 2-3 most of the time before, so it's definitely better.
Okay. Okay, picked up another 8 points. That's good. Okay, this is the best bud. Probably. Let's check the CP. It doesn't look best budded, I'm pretty sure. It might...
It's got the badge.
It got the badge, but check your HP. No, it's not best buddy. It doesn't have it as buddy. Or
Oh,
Remember,
gotcha.
yeah, because you can tell by the CP, it would be higher. So, oh, okay, perfect. I think it's worth it to control switch advantage. Oh, they Draco. That's even better. It's even better. It's not going to do anything to you. Perfect. So you have even more health. Uh, let's see how much. Okay. Yeah, I think you got to throw the Iron Head or throw the Draco. Oh,
Oh,
if this is a Rock Slide though, don't shield. If this is a Rock Slide, then you survive and then throw the Draco. Oh, the superpower. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, Kyogre. I think they just have all their Pokemon with best buds to throw people off. Oh yeah, okay. This is difficult. Oh, man, okay. You're still okay. You're still okay. Um, I think this is almost for sure Surf. Yeah. Okay. I think you're okay still. Uh, the Melmetal is like probably at like half health.
just swap out.
No, no. I think you gotta Melmetal and yeah, throw yeah Melmetal Melmetal Metagross matchup. It favors Metagross. Yeah, hopefully you can hit the surf. Oh, nice. That's huge. This is very huge. As long as they don't try to farm you down. If they try to farm you down, then you're in trouble. But, um, oh my gosh, this is very good for you. Don't shield this. Hopefully they don't have two. That's the only thing. Just like bullet punch this into the ground. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you should win. Just straight Meteor Mash. Actually, maybe you got a bluff. Okay. Um, you should shield the first superpower. It's gonna hit the hardest, but they might bluff you. Okay, no, perfect. Yeah, you're in good position. I think you can just double earthquake, or even meteor mash. Yeah, just bait them. If they don't shield this, then you can probably bullet punch them down. Oh yeah, you can just bullet punch them down. Even double superpower won't KO you, and then yeah, you'll just don't throw a charge move. Just bullet punch them down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this next one won't even KO. It's a little bit risky because they. Let's see. This is another superpower. Hopefully, yeah, you're good. You're good. Perfect. Yeah, easy. I think they're just throwing you off with like the best bud ribbons on all their Pokemon. It's a clever tactic, right? Because like you almost contemplated switching out, right? Like or switching out your
Yeah, yeah, for
strategy.
sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, positive matchup for you. They're probably gonna do like one waterfall and then switch out. Oh no, they're staying a little bit. They're probably gonna get to a surf. And just throw an Iron Head to bait them. They're gonna. I can't imagine that they wouldn't shield. If they no shield this. Oh my gosh! Really? Okay. I think you have to respect the blizzard. Oh man, it's probably just a surf though. That's fine. Just KO them. Just tank the surf and then KO. You still have like a lot of health and energy. Okay, perfect. Okay, just be careful of the Dialga. Togekiss. Okay, Iron Head. Perfect. You're in a very good position right now. You're gonna get the shield back. You have switch advantage. It has a little bit of energy. It's gonna do it to like 3 charms before KOing you. No, yeah, and then go to Metagross. Perfect. Farm down, and then okay, all right. They're gonna switch out into Giratina. Okay, you have to Meteor Mash it. Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's fine. I think Meteor Mash, you probably potentially get the shield, and then you could have Blizzard, but let's get Shadow Ball. Okay. They have to Shadow Ball again. They could Omnis Wind you, but go for this Blizzard. Go for this Blizzard. Okay, you're fine. Hopefully CMP tie. Perfect. Yeah, no shield this. And then Meteor Mash will KO. You're like one bullet punch off. So, okay, right away. Perfect, great. And then Meteor Mash the Togekiss. It's gonna get to a flamethrower, but that's fine. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, thank goodness you can. Okay. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Oh my gosh, because the flamethrower definitely would have KO'd you here. No, I guess they didn't get to the flamethrower, so very good.
I have a shield against stuff, so
Yeah, perfect. The only reason I say like potentially throwing the Meteor Mash first, it worked out fine. The same result happened, is that you definitely get to the Blizzard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Because like I can't imagine most Giratinas wouldn't shield. If they don't shield, they're also in surf range. So like either way, you're gonna get the. It worked out fine.
Yeah.
Or build up to it and then switch. Because then that gives you a lot of value, especially you know that Metagross has a higher attack than Giratina. It doesn't matter how much energy they farm. Oh. Oh my gosh, I can't tell. Okay, all right, not. Yeah, you should be doing fine. Hopefully they Draco you. Thunder. Oh, they thundered you. Okay, this is even better. Okay, great. Just farm down. Well, hopefully. Okay, yeah. Double Iron Head. Melmetal. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna like taking 2 Iron Heads anyways. And the Thundershock's not gonna KO you right away. So just mash it. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. They're gonna get like almost no energy. They have like 2 Thundershocks. It's fine. You took a chunk of health away. You have control switch advantage. Again, it's a playable matchup on both sides, so I wouldn't shield. Let's see what they have in the back. I'll probably throw the start before they, yeah. Okay, they let go. Let's see what they have in the back. Kyogre. Oh man, okay. That's okay. Hopefully they don't try to farm you down. Okay. This is a very tough matchup for you. I'm not gonna lie, just go straight Meteor Mash. Okay, I think you. Oh man, they're farming up to 2. I think you gotta. Okay, let's obviously shield this. Oh man, I don't know if you should Meteor Mash or you should. I think you might get surfed beforehand. Oh man, oh, so close, so close. Oh man, it would have been. I think you definitely would have won, but that's okay. That's okay. That was close. Very close. Let's go into this next match. That was super close. Oh man, that was. Okay. Again, let's evaluate. I don't know if your stats on your Dialga allow you to do it, but let's see. Guess we'll test it out. It's good. I guess it's good to know, even if it doesn't work. Yep. Keep. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh man. You basically get to they do the last charm, or they could potentially charm you down. Oh man. Okay. Grab the last shield. It's worth it. Hopefully CMP tie. Make sure you click on. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. Oh. Let's see if they shield. They shield. Okay, that's great for you. Perfect. Yep. And then go into Metagross. They might get to flamethrowers, so just have to be careful. Oh man, I don't know. Just ancient power. That's okay. Okay, perfect. You're at so much energy. Let's see. Unless they have a Kyogre coming in. Okay, Meteor Mashes. Oh, okay. Can you get to 2? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, double Meteor Mash it. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Like, so dangerous. Metagross, so good. Okay, let's see what they have in the back. Dragonite? Oh, okay. You're good. You're good. Just let them superpower you. You can, okay, perfect. Yeah. You're gonna get to the Earthquake. Maybe? Either way, you're fine. Either fine. I would just go for the Earthquake. So good. Oh, man. Very nice play. So, like, this is like why the Togekiss Dialga matchups, Togekiss wins switch advantage. But when you have a hard counter that can just farm it down, man, Metagross. I don't care what's in the meta. I don't even know what in the meta could resist both Earthquake and Meteor Mash, and it has such a high attack stat. Oh, great! That was amazing. Like Garchomp's like one of the hardest, like a pretty decent counter against it. Even if they came Kyogre, you probably could have Earthquaked and then Meteor Mash and still won that matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, playable matchup. Very playable, actually. I don't know why I say. This looks like it's best butted though. That's fine. I wouldn't shield. These are going to do neutral damage. And then I just throw the Iron Head. Okay, yeah. Don't shield. And just a little bit more, then throw the Iron Head. See if this Giratina decides to shield or not. Does, okay. You should be able to even shield. And then Iron Head. The only thing is that they... yeah, you should win CMP, so you should be okay. Hopefully... Yep, you're good. You're good. They're going to be able to farm you down, which is not great. No, okay, you wouldn't switch advantage. That's good. It's good enough. It did its job. Okay, Metagross. Yeah, perfect. They're almost for sure. Hopefully they throw a charge move at you. That'd be very good for you. Even if it's an outrage. No, this can't be an outrage. It's only just a Dragon Claw. Okay, perfect. Watch out for this for them to switch. Okay, good. Stayed in. Okay, yep, you should be able to farm down. Let's see what they have in the back. Maybe Togekiss, that's why they're not switching out. Either way, you're going to get to a Meteor Mash. Hopefully it's not. Okay, perfect. Get to this Earthquake and you're good. Oh, okay, yeah. You could have just fired off the Earthquake. But you're in a good position right now. The only thing about that is like you kind of risk CMP tie, but you're okay. They're gonna shield this anyways, so I guess you can, if they Meteor Mash you, just let it go through, and that way you can just Earthquake right away. No risk of CMP tie. Yep. Or you could shield this and then there's no way they have to. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I would throw the Earthquake before switching out though. Especially when it's the same Pokemon, because you don't want risk getting farmed down and then them winning the CMP tie.
Gotcha.
Yours is a higher CP, right? I'm certain yours is a hundo.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Is that all 5? Okay.
Yeah.
4 and 1. That's pretty good. Okay, great. So I think obviously, I would, if I was you, between now and the next time we chat, run your sims of your Dialga against like a bunch of different situations, right? Just to, because like I know most of my Dialga matches from like, because I have a 100% one, best buddy, and then just check the sims, and then as well, I know it's difficult right now, but if you could work on. Do you know the IV distribution of your Dialga?
I think it's 15, 14, 13. Or 16.
Oh, perfect.
12.
Okay, great. That's actually probably good enough. I would check it. Run it at level 41 and go against a level 41 hundo, and then I would start working it. If it ties the hundo, then I would just start working as a best bud.
Okay.
Right, and then that way, like, it's going to be very important because like you're going to see a lot of best bud, 100% Dialgas in the higher ranks, right? So just better to like not lose those matchups. So that way you come out even, and if it comes CMP tie, then virtually every other matchup's exactly the same. It's still good to have regardless, but yeah, it allows you to control that one, and then just work on those like fundamental matchups and like when to switching out. Don't let them over farm. I think you do a really good job of over farming. You're very aggressive on that, and it works out really well. And then just work on those back-to-back charge moves and all that stuff. And I think you'll see your ranking go up really quickly. Okay, let's see. Catch it, and then I think they want to see what your ranking's going to be after this. Would you start out like 22, 82? Okay, let's see what's going to be. Yeah, this is the worst part of GBL. Catching the legendaries. Can you move your phone screen up? I should do this. Just restart maybe. Yeah, it's honestly the worst part. Man, I don't know why. This is, it's terrible. I spent so much time trying to catch this thing. So, where are you based out of?
Oh,
you're in Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I spent some time on the West Coast, but right now I live up here. I was actually supposed to move back to the West Coast at the end of March.
Okay. Yeah, obviously all the chaos that's happening.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, it gave you like a minor shake to catch that. That's fine. Okay, great. Okay. Let's see what your ranking is going to be, or your rating. Okay, great. So you moved up like 80 points in 4 sets.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we'll be in touch, and we'll do another future session.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you, and have a good day, Sean.
You too.
Okay. Hopefully everyone found that helpful. He was really good. He was definitely had a lot of really good fundamentals. He just needs to work on a few things. In this case, I think his biggest issue was like more team compositions. So I think that worked out really well for him. Let's go ahead. I think that's all I want to cover. Let's go ahead and appreciate everyone tuning into the stream. I'm hoping to do more of these in the future. I like doing the battles, but like, you know, after a week of doing all these like different spicy picks, like really there's not really much more for me to cover. So I want to focus on more on how I can help people to get better, right? Like giving them tips. This is a pretty good place to play. Pretty decent. Fortunately, I can't go outside. So hoping to focus on more of these type of sessions as we get closer. Hopefully, I'm hoping like as these like 2-week sessions happen, 2-week intervals of each league, I spend like 1 week doing my own battles, featuring a number of different teams, all that stuff, and then the second week focusing on helping coach people, work through the meta, do all that stuff. So, hopefully, if you have but the thing is like, right now I need people that have similar time zone for me, because like obviously I could do this at any point in time, have good internet connection. Obviously, it's super helpful. And then as well have the resources available, because like knowing and playing out certain matchups is important. Unfortunately, there is, especially in Master League, there is a particular meta. So I don't care about my rating so much. Like I just want to keep people entertained, as well help this grow as much as possible. So hopefully people have found this session. Oh, I'm out of Pokeballs. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Whatever, I'll just buy 200 Pokeballs. So, anyways, I was like, why am I not catching anything? Then I realized I had no Pokeballs left. Okay, anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's go ahead and check out Go Stadium. I think they're doing the regional showdown, so I'm going to check it out there. So let's go ahead and raid them. I'm sure there's some really, really good battles there. So thank you, everyone, for attending, and hopefully you guys can give me some feedback on how we can continue to make this better and improve it. Thank you.